Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the ESR Multiclass Monday series. This is season 2 finale at Spa. I am Cole McRae, happy to be here with my co-hosts Matt Higgs
Alright.
and with mysterious guest personality Jeremy Reeder. Ooh.
Yo.
Friends of the channel will know that Jeremy is no stranger to commentary duties. He has been a stalwart friend of the Sunday and Fun Day series on Saturday. But today he will join us in the Multiclass Monday finale. So it's good to have you, Jeremy.
Yeah, thanks for bringing me along on this ride.
Absolutely, absolutely. Anything to help out a friend in need. And by that I mean all your stuff doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, terrible days.
But it's okay. We look ahead to the future with bright eyes and wide smiles. This is the finale of the series. It is Spa, as I said, but it's going to be a little different. I'm trying to verify my information here, but race app is as slow as ever. I do know that it is an enduro race. I believe that's 70 minutes. Can't confirm it is indeed 70 minutes. That means 2 pit stops, 1 liter refuel minimum, and an optional tire change. So it's going to be fun. As always, there is no restriction on when you take the pit stop, so go ham. And looks like we got guaranteed dry weather, I believe.
Yeah, it's gonna be dry.
Very good.
According to the admins.
Yeah, we all don't know what that means, but it's okay. We don't need to. For those who have noticed, this is a little different format than usual. Something wrong with the recording, so the first little bit will be this kind of replay view. Yeah, Edmonds. But
Jeez, the heat's getting to you.
that's okay. Yeah, the heat gets to him. It's almost 35 degrees, so water is barely unfrozen. And
Water's not
okay.
wet.
So I'm trying to remember, Matt Higgs, you were in this race. Did you have M2s? I thought they canceled that, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. So, lots of cars for qualifying since we have an epically long formation lap as per Spa. Zach Martin in first place in the GT3s with Jeff Wentworth following, Neil Sutherland in third, Mark Sutherland in fourth, Josh McLaughlin fifth, Matt Higgs sixth, Dalton Cheney seventh, Josiah Jerome appearing again in eighth, Trevor Cheney in ninth, and Seth Cheney in 10th. For the challenge category, we got Roz in first, followed by Max Simmons. No, actually, just kidding. It's Max Simmons in first. Roz is a GT3. Oscar Tan in second, Simeon Niku in third, and Connor Costantini in fourth place. So, little tiny GT challenge field. Gotta say, I didn't really expect that, but we roll with the punches. Stay tuned for next. Well, I guess technically it was this week, but this week we got a new Multiclass Mondays series coming up. That's season 3, a little short one. Going to take advantage of the new America Track DLC, and we're going back to the old formula of GT3s and GT4s. So
And we're getting a new sneak peek at these new American tracks, starting with the American track that was already in the game.
Yeah, Laguna.
oh yeah, Laguna Seca.
Sadly, I could not participate in that yesterday.
I was going to, except I
Yeah.
fell asleep because I was exhausted from work and I missed it.
Yeah, Jeremy told us about that. Your sudden onset narcolepsy.
I woke up at like 11:30 and I'm like, fuck!
So did you?
What?
No, he doesn't even know what that is. So.
Okay, that's all right. We'll tell him when he's older.
Yeah, we'll explain to him.
I forget. Do they use the F1 starting? No, they don't.
Nope,
They
they
don't
use the
No.
Enduro.
the Enduro one.
They
That
use
means
the
after
same
the
starting
source.
line that they actually use for the real GT spot 24 hour. Which is this weekend, in fact.
Ooh, it's gonna be a hat.
65 entries.
Their biggest race of the year, isn't it? Spa?
Yep. 24
Okay.
hour. Damn, I wish I could have gone. I'm off this weekend, but I'm visiting my parents. My parents are coming to visit, so I was like, well, damn, I can't go to Spa.
All right, we're coming around to the start-finish line. We'll see what happens when the cars go. Actually, just kidding. I forgot there's 1,000 million starting spots here. But eventually. There we go. That looks like a green flag to me. Jeff Wentworth gets a little bit of a launch. We got Neil Sutherland looking back, and it looks like Josh McLaughlin get a characteristically good launch. Or maybe, perhaps, just Sutherland didn't. Oh, wow, contact! Zach Martin into the wall after Eau Rouge. Oh, that's not so good. Jeff Wentworth looks like he caught the inside, and his car is not appearing to look too good either.
Kind of uncharacteristic of Zach, just exit stage right there.
Yeah, I couldn't exactly see, but it looked like maybe
he made contact. Jeff
Wentworth got hit.
And made contact going up Eau Rouge. Sorry, at Radillon.
Yeah, so that's some chaos indeed. We're already getting some stuff going on with the likes of Sean Roberts back there in 14th. Josiah Jerome is looking up to do battle with Trevor Cheney, and Seth is getting caught up in the crossfire a little bit. Now looking at Mark Sutherland.
Boy, look at those timings. Neil Sutherland, 221 seconds back.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty immense. Those GT Challenge cars are just so much faster. 285, it went bound down by almost over a minute. So get better, Neil. Although now it's weird because the Zach Martin's still in first, so it actually correctly sorted the challenge cars this time, which is a new one. And there we go. Now all is as it should be.
That's because Sector 3 is so long here that the GT Challenge cars were like almost done it by the time the green flag happened.
So Josh McLaughlin got a rocketing start up into second place, got by quite a few cars. Obviously Jeff Wentworth and Zach Martin were casualties, but he also got by, I believe, one of the Cheneys. No, the other Sutherland, Mark Sutherland. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Josiah Jerome still trying to pass Trevor Cheney. I can't tell, is that the old Audi or the
No.
Audi?
That's
the new Audi.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, so it is the newest. There's no doubt that it was either the new or the new, but like new or new.
It's the two news.
It's the Evo 2, so it's the new.
Ooh, Roz going by, is that Hemian? No, that's Jeff Wentworth. So it looks like Wentworth is able to actually keep up with Roz ahead. I wonder if his car might be that damaged. It took a pretty good blow, but it was glancing. They're side by
just
side.
some minor front end damage.
Will damage your front end. Not sure how I feel about the red wheels with the red car.
I don't like it. It's a different shade of red too.
Well, I guess if you like a Toro Rosso, that is
Toro Rosso.
Right, back on board Josh McLaughlin. Matt Higgs got by him. Your mom. He's wearing. See, Matt puts a big old hole in his own argument we had earlier because he was saying that he wasn't using headlights, and we were like, oh well, why not? And he was like, well, it uses energy from the car, even though it's like a milliwatt. And now he's the only one running headlights.
Yeah, he's the only one with headlights on.
What are you talking about?
The Matt Higgs is when we did Monza, you were the only one using headlight, or the only one not using headlights, and we were like, what the heck? And you said,
wait, I didn't do Monza.
I could have sworn it was Monza, but it could have been something else, maybe Imola. But whatever the case, we did a race, and you didn't have headlights, and we were like, why not? And you said it uses the power from the car, and I said, well, it's like barely any, but you're like, it counts. And so now, I guess, what are you trying to give the other guys a fair chance or something?
I'm handicapping myself.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I mean, we already knew that you were handicapped, but
What? Show that though.
Well, you got your lights on, so.
Yeah, this track isn't lit.
Oh, Mark Sutherland getting all up in Josh McLaughlin's business. I do
Fun
like
fact,
that
Josh
Which
wasn't
fun
doing Eau Rouge flat where I was.
Josh is doing Eau Rouge with cleavage.
Okay.
Anyway, that's the opposite of flat. Anyway, sure enough, Matt Higgs getting a little bit of a run, but it looks like Mark Sutherland might also be doing that. Can he outbrake McLaughlin into, excuse me, the braking zone? Looks like not.
He's just gonna stick his nose in there and let him know he's there.
Yeah. Get a little look up there. Looks like some sparks flying up ahead. Not much happening in the back of the field. The Lamborghinis are actually struggling a bit. Max Simmons has pulled out almost 3 seconds. A little bit strange.
Did you
Oh, it's kinda-
did you manage to put on the race setup this time, Matt?
Yep. I didn't put the race setup, except my tire pressures were off because I didn't get any practice time. But just, I got 1 lap in quality and I was like, okay, I think these are good pressures. And the track was also really cold, so.
Yeah, it's pretty overcast.
The track was like 13 degrees Celsius, which is cold for a racetrack.
Yeah, the air is colder than that today. Currently 39 degrees where Cole is. That's Celsius. 102 if you're American or free.
America.
Freedom ain't free. Looks like Matt Higgs might have had a little bit of a struggle up there on the last sector there. Josh McLaughlin is caught right back up. Mark Sutherland has as well, so we're seeing a little bit of a gap maybe form between Higgs and Sutherland. Other than that, not much going on. Josiah Jerome still battling with Trevor Chaney. Jeff Wentworth and Cliff Hemian are maybe going to start having a spat soon. Although Connor Gazzatini is snuck up on Oscar Tan for the challenge 2nd place. I gotta say, I didn't like Josh McLaughlin's paint scheme at the first race, but I think it's grown on me. It's like the Mercedes Petronas, except more tasteful.
More tasteful, you say?
Yeah.
All that
I mean, as
chrome.
tasteful as a chrome car can be.
Yeah, the question is Mark Sutherland trying to one-up him here with his paint scheme?
Mayhaps. I think Mark's is
It's a flat.
gray, yeah. But it's got pink. I don't know. Well, they are the ones that are right next to each other. Although he does have the blue wheels, I forgot about that. Oh, and he's also got the pink chrome stripe rather than the chrome car with the non-chrome stripe. So put them together, you have the loudest car ever. Everyone's going wide.
What
This is how
are
it-
track limits?
That is the question. The answer, no one knows.
Talk to iRacing, they would say there are none.
What's iRacing?
I'd prefer it either be no track limits or you go over the line and you're done, bud. But sadly, real racing, that's not how it goes. So
You go over the line, you get assassinated.
yeah, then the snipers are tasked with taking you out.
Yeah, they don't enforce it by 5-second penalties. They enforce it by sniper. Track limits enforced by aircraft.
I was gonna say enforced by aircraft, so that you just get one bomb dropped on you, and if they hit you, then that's your penalty. If not, you got away lucky.
No, you just get A10 when you exceed track limits. We have unfortunately exceeded track limits. Brrr.
Yep.
No more.
It's like Top Gear style enforcement, where they send an Apache after you or something, or a Tiger II tank.
Yes.
Now looking at Josiah Jerome, his first outing in a little while.
He was a menace in this race.
Team Wart.
He was a menace, you say?
He was crazy.
Looking back at that battle with Connor Constantini and Oscar Tan, still pretty warm, but they are still within, or not within half a second of each other, so races kind of mellowed out a little bit.
I can't not think of the fish from Shark Tale every time we talk about Oscar Tan.
Oh, Will Smith's character.
Yep.
Okay, I gotcha. I was like, what are you talking? Wow, I haven't seen that movie in probably 15 years.
They were doing. Oh no.
Oh, Constantini goes off. That's a kind of a weird spot to go off. And we're done here, bud.
Yeah, we don't want to see you anymore.
Well, we know what happens, I guess. That's kind of a weird spot to go off right after Kemmel. Didn't look like there's not really time to apply throttle there.
Well, you do put throttle on from the transition from left to or right to left, and he must have just lost it in that transition period, I guess.
There's not that much. Oh, whatever. I normally don't have time to get it all the way. Like,
I guess it was
engaged.
just enough to lose traction.
Must be. Well, back looking at Mark Sutherland, still moderately close to Josh McLaughlin, who has lost pace a little bit with Matt Higgs, but still there. Neil Sutherland's mostly checked out. A little view between the sparks. I suppose now is a good chance to go over the rules for next, quote, season unquote. We got 4 races using the America pack, the best pack. Although, as I say that, Mark Sutherland just crawled up to Josh McLaughlin, is starting to apply more pressure. We'll just keep an eye on that. We're gonna go to two races of each format, 2 Sprint and 2 Enduro. We got Laguna Seca on July 25th, that was yesterday. Oops. We got Watkins Glen on August 1st, then August 8th it's Indianapolis, and on August 15th, Pata. And yeah, got GT4 and GT3, the traditional classes going on. I don't believe there are any banned cars, and if I remember right, the GT4 crowd is absolutely varied, which is wonderful. Ooh, wow, okay, so Josh McLaughlin's caught all the way up to Matt Higgs again. So it got interesting all of a sudden here.
Yeah, I'm not excited for Indy.
I hate Indy.
I love
Coda.
Indy.
Fuck
Indy's
Coda.
good. Yeah, fuck Coda, but Indy is good. I'm sad. I'm sad that I missed Laguna Seca. It was just so hot. It was just so hot. I couldn't make Laguna.
Indy just feels so flat in ACC
well, it is flat.
for whatever reason. Just,
I mean, it is flat.
Well, yes, it is flat, but it doesn't feel fun in ACC.
If they had a natural terrain oval.
just looking at Josiah Jerome outbreaking himself on the bus stop, putting him at a dramatic disadvantage to Trevor Cheney, who he was fighting with. Now Jeff Wentworth is right back on his tail. The Cliff Emian rounding the second to last corner in the background there. I know, I like Indy. It's I mean, yeah, would it be better with a more train elevation or elevation change? Sure, but I think they do well with what they have.
Name one track that would be better without terrain.
They would all be good.
I'm sure there's one. It has to exist somewhere, right?
I don't know. You guys know way more about the stuff than I do.
Kyalami.
Kyalami is great.
Kyalami's terrible.
Yeah, Kyalami's great.
No, it's not. It's
Yes, it
terrible.
is. That's a great track.
It's
That
so
sounds
bad.
like a skill issue.
I mean, the only race I won in ESR, I won at Kyalami, so that's probably not the problem.
Did everyone else die? Is
It's
that what
like
happened?
no, they didn't. Well, it's like the opposite problem I have with this track. I love Spa, but I suck at it. Like I just can't find time around this track, no matter what I try. But I still love it regardless. Meanwhile, Kyalami I hate, and well, I don't hate it. I just think it's really bad. And
It's 100 times better than Indy, I can tell you that.
That's where you're wrong there, buddy.
Oh,
What would be really good is they did Indy with the oval as a joker lap. So every like 25 minutes you got to do one lap around the
would be
the
terrible.
oval. It'd be wonderful.
Josh McLaughlin's putting a little heat on that Matt Higgs.
He's applying directly to the forehead.
Must be that wheel that Higgs is racing with.
Must be. Yeah, it doesn't
vibrate
have. It
his
doesn't.
hands.
Exactly. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any included sensual pleasure, so he can't race as fast. It doesn't vibrate for him.
Is that a snort or what was that?
Maybe a little bit of both. Everything. World may never know. Ah, yes, I know a track that'd be better without elevation. Bathurst. No, I'm just kidding.
You know, that might actually work though.
I mean, it'd be way less stressful.
I hate that track.
I
What
love
track?
Bathurst. Bathurst.
Bathurst is awesome.
We're saying Bathurst without elevation would be better.
Oh, hell no.
I hate that track because it just, if you suck, it just shows it.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
There's no hiding it. I don't disagree. I do
I mean,
not disagree.
he admitted it as a skill issue directly.
It's my favorite track in this game.
Do you think Josh McLaughlin's car would be faster or slower if they duct taped Lewis Hamilton to the top?
I don't think that would affect it in any way because
But I think that's actually frowned upon in a couple countries. US,
Yeah, but not Belgium. But not Belgium.
I'm pretty sure that's a war crime somewhere.
I mean, I can't even think of a Belgian food.
Yeah, but that doesn't even work though. That's an Aston.
Fries with mayonnaise.
If
Belgian
anyone needs
waffles.
Lewis Hamilton top tape,
Belgian
to the top,
waffles
it
are
would
actually
be
French.
Jeff.
Then they'd be French waffles.
French fries are Belgian.
Wait, I thought Belgian waffles were Belgian.
No, they're French.
Why?
That is, I don't know.
I mean, I would assume because it has Belgian in the name.
Also, I'm just joking. Belgian waffles actually are Belgian. But I'm surprised you guys believed me so quickly.
So, do French fries come from France? I mean,
French fries are actually Belgian, though. That one is actually true.
I mean, I thought they came from McDonald's myself. So.
No. Why do you mean you don't get your fries imported from France every time?
I don't know if McDonald's gets their fries imported from France every time.
Oh shit, you're right. Maybe they do. Maybe that's why they're so
Maybe they
good.
do. Yeah.
Well, we definitely know. Wait, maybe they come from French Canada. That'd be a delicious little loophole.
I doubt it. I
Nothing good
seriously
comes from
doubt
French Canada.
There's no such thing as French Canada.
Denial is a cruel, cruel thing.
We don't talk about the French.
Alright, back on board
Chocolate
Trevor Cheney. Chocolat bleu! Oh, I didn't notice that Cheney's car is matte orange. That looks nice with the
Yeah, it
with
does.
reflective black. It looks like a big old candy corn.
It does look like a candy corn.
Anyway, did I interrupt someone? Sound like someone was starting to talk.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Also, shout out to Raceroom for adding Donington.
We don't talk about race room.
Shout out to Raceroom for being better than ACC.
That's race room for being old.
I have to disagree.
Yeah, it's pretty easy too. Actually, I haven't done any racing in forever.
Yeah, I'm actually convinced that you sold all your gear to have your AC fixed in your car.
Oh no, I know my car never had AC. And if I wanted to get it installed, it would take way more than my gear is worth to get it installed.
You might be surprised.
To add AC onto a car that's never had AC is really difficult. Or it's not difficult, it just takes a lot of work.
No, not in some cars. It's not.
What about 80s cars?
I've added ACs to 60s and 50s cars.
So you have to run lines for the juice, the R134.
Yeah, they
And you have to run
never seen where they make kits.
for what? For what? To add AC to a car?
Yep. Hang on.
But then you have to get the compressor and plumb that in. And cars that don't have AC, they don't have any lines that go out there, do they? You have to add that. And then you'd have to get a whole new pulley and belt assembly. Presumably one that's custom made to fit, or unless you have a really beefy idler, which is possible.
If you can't fix something, throw a wrench across the room. Be a man.
Alright.
So, classic auto air.
Oh wow! Josh McLaughlin got by Matt Higgs and we weren't even paying attention.
No, I'm not really worried about Matt Higgs.
Yeah, that's true. We kind of expected it. Anyway.
Oh no!
Ooh, whoa, they're going rally crossing. Very nice. Did Matt Higgs get back by? Josh McLaughlin is going to trim the left side of the track. That was kind of a weirdo move. Oh, wow, he rejoined. Ooh, wow. Mark
that camera angle sucked.
Yep. Mark Sutherland almost took him out when he rejoined. And Matt Higgs got by again. Anyway, about air conditioning.
So, classic auto air, you can go to them. Summit makes some, Cold Masters Inc. makes some.
Well, right, but like the labor to get it installed.
Well, I mean, if you're going through all that, you're probably doing the work yourself.
No, I'm not doing that work in 100-degree weather.
Oh my gosh, you're not a car guy.
I'm a car guy. I'm also just a heat strip guy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Sometimes it's worth
Matt
getting a car
Higgs
from
got
this
back
century.
by Josh.
Oh
You
my
missed
gosh.
that too?
Wait. What?
No, you saw that. That was Blushmall.
I made a comment about it, Jeremy. Are you even paying
I
attention?
wasn't paying attention.
I figured.
Oh my gosh.
Jeremy, my gosh, reader.
What is going on in this race?
What's going on, Jeremy?
Nothing.
If you like some more if you'd like to hear some more of the stupid commentary, like and subscribe.
what an argument there. Man, I feel so compelled to subscribe right now. I might just do it. But yeah, ESR-race.org. I'm not even going to tell you what's there. It's a mystery. Be a man, click it.
We don't
Unless you're a
even
woman.
know.
In which case, be a woman and click it. It's 2022. Matt Higgs is getting hounded by Josh McLaughlin. He stuck up his nose a little bit there. Looks like he backed out.
Really looks like Matt's holding Josh and Mark up.
Yeah, although notably, he did gain 0.2 of a second to Neil Sutherland ahead. So, maybe this has all got pace for a second.
$70-minute race. 2 pit stops required. I wonder what kind of strategies they're going to be running here. You think they'll break this down into the thirds?
Well, it really depends on circumstance, I think. I imagine that... Oh, Martin just left. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, I imagine that Zach Martin would pit immediately after that accident, but he just left, so... Not so much for that. Yeah, I would imagine just as they run out of... Oh no, Trevor Cheney with a drive-through penalty. That's
gonna be some track warnings there.
Yep. Yep. But Matt, as the driver who's driving currently, what's your thoughts on pit strategy?
Well, I can tell you for sure, Josh and I just put a full tank in from the start.
Went after it.
Is that a pit strategy, or?
Well,
I'm
technically, I did put a full tank, and I put 90 liters in and just ran that out, and then just did 2 short 15-minute stops for every 50 minutes, you know?
Okie doke.
Because there's no point. There's no point unless you're fighting with someone.
At least one car just
ran it out.
Well, we now know that at least one car just went ham and did one really long stint and then 2 really short ones.
Jeff Wentworth.
I wonder what everyone else did. Yeah, Jeff Wentworth is taking a bite out of Dalton Cheney, and there we go. Cool.
I got a long haul to the boys at the front, though. 14 seconds.
Oh, yeah, they got a decent chunk. And a decent chunk back to Cliff Hemian. I wonder if Josiah Jerome might have taken a pit stop. Unfortunately, due to the format we recorded this, we don't get to see the information quite yet. That'll change soon, I think. But for now, I want to say Josiah Jerome may have had a pit stop. Gotta say, if your sky is the same color as Jeff Wentworth's Mercedes, you should probably call your National Ecological Service. Not supposed to be that color.
We're looking at you, China.
Yep. There we go, and on to the regular. So.
Oh, everyone has pitted.
Nope. No, very few people have pitted. We got Josiah Jerome, Seth Cheney, Roz, Trevor Cheney, Oscar Tan, and Simi Naku. So, little less than half the field. So, you can see on the left there, the numbers in orange is how many times they need left to pit. So we got most people up in front with 2, which makes sense, and then some 1s. We got Mark Sutherland, Cliff Hemian, and Trevor Cheney all in the pits. See, I forgot, a drive-through penalty, especially for Trevor, which he just served, is going to be devastating at this track because of how immensely long the pit lane is.
Yeah, his race is pretty much done.
Yeah.
I want to say it's average pit stops around 62, 63 seconds. So,
Really? I average it more at about 61 minutes.
that works too.
Yeah. And have any of you guys ever tried one of those toasters that has like circular slots in it for hot dogs?
What?
You heard me.
I'm concerned.
Are those the ones that you see inside the gas stations?
No, the ones inside the gas stations are just like heating elements with like a wire rack that goes back and forth that like, you know, rotates them.
Well then no, I have never seen
Really?
what it is you speak of.
Here, let me try and find one. Oh, good. I'm just gonna post it in the TeamSpeak. Please pay no mind to the subreddit.
Wow, that's actually ingenious.
Yeah. You put the dog bun in the outside and the hot dog in the middle.
Wow. I'm not
See?
buying that.
American innovate. What? Why not?
You know how to boil a hot dog?
A bowl of hot dog?
Boil a hot dog.
Yeah. But why do that when you could use this at potentially immense expense? I don't know how much they cost.
What happens? So is it like the toaster at your house, where you might set it to 5, where it should come out a perfect crisp? It actually comes out, and it's not the perfect crisp, and you got to put it back in. Except with a hot dog, you bite into it, and it turns out the center's not warm.
I don't know. I imagine there'd be some trial and error, but I think that you could figure it out pretty good. Are you telling me they build a product and then it not be good? That never happens.
It's never happened.
Never ever. Especially not with Fallout 76. What?
Don't you talk about Fallout like that?
I'll do whatever I want. I'm looking at
We are
Max.
looking at Max Simmons here.
Whoa, great minds. He's getting passed by, I believe that's Ron. That's Naku. That's Simi Naku. Who? Is this for position? I would venture to guess no. But I'm not entirely sure. Because Naku's already done one pit stop, but that would put him behind. I'm not entirely sure. This might be left. Well, who knows? Now look at Matt Higgs. Josh McLaughlin was trailing him and has still got a little bit of a gap to go, but is caught a good chunk of the way back up. They're now catching the lapped traffic or the back markers of Seth Cheney, Josiah Jerome, and the like. Just kidding, that is a pink car. That would be
Neil.
Mark. Oh, that's Neil. You're right, that is Neil. So Neil must have had a mistake because he's back down to 1.5 seconds in front of Matt. Oh yeah, he's hemorrhaging time, 1.2 seconds. So this may just spice up after all, ladies and gents. And ladies.
Depends on if Matt fumbles it or not.
Oh, I mean, it's almost guaranteed.
I think he fumbles it.
I say it's pretty much guaranteed.
Nah. I do like that livery.
Who cares what the car looks like, as long as it can go fast, right?
Well, BMW sure seems to be taking that to heart. Man, they're making some cars that maybe want to open my mouth.
But there are a lot of things that make you open your mouth. Or did you
Yeah.
say throw up in your mouth?
I said throw up, but
Oh, okay. Well, it sounded like me.
okay. I meant to say throw up.
Oh, gotcha.
Tom Cheney now into the pits. The latest to knock one of those off. We are just now reaching the halfway point of this race. We got 35 minutes left to go.
We are halfway through. Keep
We-
pushing.
Did you hear squeak?
Yeah. There's Matt's door.
That's not my door.
Oh.
I don't have
Oh, is it?
doors.
Open
Yeah, his-
concept, or are
His
they just
parents
all off
don't
the
let him
edges?
have doors. Are you serious? What he didn't tell us was they actually came earlier in the week to take all the doors off of his room.
Oh. Can I have one?
No.
Those are his doors.
My doors,
Riders-
my doors only.
Riders on the storm. Get it? Because that's Matt's doors.
Right.
See, Matt liked the joke.
It was a great joke. It worked out good.
Thank you. Well, I mean, if you got extra doors, could I have one? Because I recently got an air conditioner, and it creates too much negative pressure, and so when it turns on, the door opens itself.
Oh, that's right. You don't really have a ton of ACs and stuff up there.
Yeah. I got one, and it was good, but just every time I turn it on, the door opens itself.
That seems useful.
I mean, it's very unuseful.
Have you tried closing your door?
Yeah, and then it opens.
The door has this thing called the latch on it.
Your doors have latches?
Sounds like you need to fix your door.
I mean, it closes itself. It's just when the air conditioner turns on, it opens.
I don't see the problem.
It just wants to cool everywhere.
I mean, in fairness, trying to close it when the air conditioner is on is difficult. Like, you can feel a ton of air moving through. But you know, just not having a closed door. So I'm not entirely sure what happens to the old Niku Simmons battle. Oh wait, no, they were never battling for position.
Yeah, they were bad.
But we're still, as always, watching McLaughlin look at Matt's ass.
Think he knows about memory by this point?
Oh yeah, he also knows how you like to cut her rouge like that. That was pretty intense.
I am just kind of hoping that.
Oh wow, Sutherland's going off
Those are
road.
pro strats.
What'd you say, Jeremy?
I'm kind of hoping that Josh just gives Matt a little bumpy bump.
Me too.
That sounds hot. Well, he's getting close enough to. You can certainly get a whiff if he wants.
I mean, right here at the next corner when Matt steps on the brakes, he can just send it.
That'd be the perfect excuse too, because that's
He almost did it.
a downhiller right there. Yeah. Did the McLaren's brakes really suck that much?
Yes.
Oh, good to know. Maybe we should get them changed because they're freaky, or squeaky,
That just means you have a race car.
or a broken car.
Yes, I did fuck up that corner.
Matt went a little too deep.
Ooh, really deep. He's gonna come back out wide to block Josh, but
Oh.
Josh, he goes wide again.
Have a
Josh
run.
goes to the inside, doesn't quite get a run. Gustavlo, oh, there he goes wide again.
No.
That's good. Better sounds than in the game.
Golly.
I should make a mod where we would just replace the car sounds with Jeremy going "Meow."
Interesting. Josh is going to pit at the same time that Matt is.
Oh yeah. Looks like there was almost a little checkup when they got to the pit speed limit zone.
Matt a little too hard on the brakes there. Catch up.
Love to see if either of them get a penalty. That might be a big decider of what goes on here. Glad we're watching this action. Clefhemian, the first to absolve all of his sins, I mean pit stops. No one will be seated for the Matt Higgs battles Josh McLaughlin in the pit scene.
It's riveting. Look at how close they are.
You know, this is just barely more exciting than Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I agree.
Jeff Wentworth going by Clefhemian. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I haven't seen that movie. But, I'm glad every time you make that joke, it gets a little more elaborate. Keep working on that one. Wait, I just noticed that the side exhaust on the Mercedes like has vents in front of it. That's interesting.
They've had that for years.
Well, yeah, I've never noticed those vents are there, but I never noticed that they are actually real and go down to the exhaust pipe.
I think it was.
Just, I don't know, like side skirt. My question is then, why don't they just like make the exhaust shorter and have it go to the front of the skirt? Ooh, gunshots! The Russians are invading.
Oh, you mean the Germans?
Are invading. The Nazis?
The Nazis are invading. They went through the Ardennes forest in Belgium. True story.
Nice.
Makes sense.
I mean, it could also be the what do you call people that follow BTS?
I don't know. Idiots?
Well, I thought you had, so I was asking you, man.
I don't know, idiots?
Oh, that works. The Sutherland and Wentworth are both in the pits as Whale. Seth Cheney's getting groceries. Colin Cheney.
Gosh, looks like he jumped Matt there.
Oh yeah, you are right by a pretty significant margin. Ooh, that's a rough one. Yeah, he lost out to not only Josh but also Max Simmons, although that doesn't really count. Josiah Jerome is all over the back of Dalton Cheney. He goes back and forth. There might be a discrepancy in their tuning or ability or car or a mixture of all three. What if, when you won a race, they like took a little bit of blood from all your opponents that you thwarted and gave it to you in like a pitcher?
I'll pass.
Sorry, what was that?
What if you won a race, you had like they like took a little bit of blood from all your opponents you vanquished and like gave it to you in like a jar?
No, I'm good.
What if you had to? Ceremonially.
No, I'm fine. No, thank you.
I know, it'd be significantly more metal than it is now. That's all I'm saying. One thing that might be interesting is Max Simmons catching up to Matt Higgs a little bit.
I just passed him.
Yeah, but he's catching up. He was 0.9 seconds and now he's 0.772. Oh, Fred Roz, who I've just learned the first name of, is being a little bit of an obstacle for Trevor and Seth Cheney. Seth was able to get around just fine, but Trevor is having a little bit of trouble.
That's Seth, or is is that Neil?
Neil Cheney?
Neil.
Wait, that's another?
No, I'm pretty. Oh, you know that may be Neil Sutherland. You're right. Well, depending
Yeah,
on the
that is,
time,
that's
yeah, it's
Neil.
definitely Neil. Because
You can see the little mini-map triangle.
Seth Cheney was he's in a red car. That's right.
This is
Trevor
for
gets-
position, though. Trevor.
It is indeed long side by side, coming up to Blanchimont. We might be having a little bit of a spat here. Ferrari and Aston Martin pretty evenly matched. Ooh, a little bit of a contact maybe. Everyone looks to be more or less fine. Trevor gets the over, and that looked a little bit of a cut. We'll have to see if he has to serve anything. Looks like not. Oh, and Roz, oh no!
And
Overruns the bus stop and then spins and
takes out the Pirelli sign.
gives a little kiss to the Pirelli sign.
That's what he thinks about Pirelli tires, yeah.
Like, mwah, Ferrari! I give a kiss to Pirelli. Oscar Tan rejoins in front of Roz, who has gathered his momentum back quite nicely.
From what I understand, the Lambo is on par with the GT3s as far as straight line speed. Is that right?
That's possible. Remember right, the GT challenges have slightly more power than the GT3s. Ooh, getting a little bit sideways there out of Eau Rouge.
Not something you usually want to hear.
Well, he seemed to handle it quite nicely. I was having flashbacks to that one wreck that started with a Lamborghini at Spa, what, 2 years ago?
Last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Although we can immediately see the aero advantage of the GT3 is taking a nice old chunk out of that
Yeah, fun fact.
Lamborghini Challenges cars
Your
time.
Lamborghini goes head on into the barrier at Radical. It doesn't end well.
Wow. That's amazing.
story,
I never would
bro.
have guessed.
Brett is struggling to get around Oscar Tan here.
Yeah, Roz is having a little bit of trouble. It looks like he had to back off slightly after coming close to giving him a... Right? After coming close to giving him a nip in the butt.
I don't know, if I was him, I might consider going ahead and just getting off him. Trevor Cheney with another drive-through.
Oh no, that is disaster. You gotta... I mean, I know I make jokes about not following track limits, but they actually do exist, believe it or not.
This is not iRacing, Trevor.
Yeah, never mind.
These two have been having out the entire race, Dalton. Josiah.
Yeah, basically, it's been McLaughlin and Higgs, and
Suddenly, Mark made it past Josh.
yeah, it looks like it. Then also Josiah Jerome and Dalton Cheney. Speaking of, Josiah Jerome goes in for his final pit stop, as does Matt Higgs.
Something must have happened to Higgs there. He must have dropped it because there's quite a bit of gap between Neil and Mark now.
Yeah, I mean, it might have something to do with his pit stop, but there's also a good possibility there was an accidente. Yeah, now unfortunately our current closest battle between cars in class on the same lap is well, it's like 15 seconds. Oh, and Trevor Cheney decided he's had enough. He quits, or he pulls it back in the trailer and says, 2 drive-throughs is too many. I gotta say, I sympathize.
I don't think a skill issue.
You found Matt's new favorite catchphrase, I think.
Yeah. Now it's all we'll hear.
Got a
He
skill
is
issue
still in
here?
the pits. Matt Higgs is. Jerome
What?
gets released.
Oh, you're right. So,
What's going on with
although
Higgs?
Matt Higgs just got his served, although Jerome's no doubt gonna have quite a bit of a lead after that. And most of our, maybe not. Well, he did get out quite a bit before.
What happened there, Higgsy?
I don't know.
Forgot how to start a car again?
I lost the keys.
Lost the keys. Alright, good one. I like that. Taking a potty break and fell in. Now I know they could never do it in real life, and I don't think there's a way to disable it in the game, but what if there was a race series like in ACC or something, virtually obviously, where there were no pit speed limits, where you could just go as fast as you could?
That's just AC.
Well, okay, but we can't do a series in AC really. I mean, I guess we could. It'd just be a lot harder to organize. We should try that. That might be kind of fun, because obviously they do that in real life for safety. You know, you can hit people in that, but in this game you can't. So, like, what if we just did that? I know, and this game is also really generous with its pit speed limits when you're not in the race. Like, you can go up to 25 kilometers faster than the pit speed limit in practice and qualifying. But
which doesn't make sense. You're supposed to practice how you race.
yeah. But yeah, like why don't they have a mode where you just disable that? Because that'd be kind of interesting. Then you have to practice like getting down to 0 miles an hour in the pit box, and it'd be extra. And plus, we wouldn't have all these dumb drive-through penalties. We just have people fucking up and having to like go back in their pit stall and stuff. That's an idea. I'm good at these. I need to pitch this
You're
to
good
Mark
at
or something.
ideas?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I am. Like that one. That one was really good. Also, the Joker lap thingy. That was another great idea. They should pay me to be their idea guy.
That's what they should do.
Oh, here's one. It's the same as normal, except for there's a forced half second of lag between you and your car.
Is there a way that we can mute him, Matt? Or
I already have.
Even if you do, I can just unmute myself in the video edit, so your efforts are futile.
At least we don't have to hear him though.
And these are great ideas. Shut up. A little bit of blue flag wavy.
oh,
Roz going off track. Fred Roz. Josh O'Gloughlin in the background catching up. Back into second place after some good fortune. Josh O'Gloughlin, yeah.
well, yeah, he's back in second, but Neil just served his final pit, so Josh will have to.
Oh, that's true. I didn't notice
Overtime.
the difference between the M and the N Sutherland.
You know why Mark jumped Josh in the pits?
Marjuff Joff. Why Marjuff Joff?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Why did Mark
Lost it.
jump Josh in the pits?
I'll see what you've done now. Now you won't speak the rest of the time. Oh,
Oh, darn.
the old Sutherland
Come on,
trying to
man.
get around Simeon
You just
the Goo
got
here.
done making it. You guys got done making a worse joke about me. Yeah, that's Neil.
Flashing his lights. Let me by, Simeon.
Simeon, you're not even in the right class, buddy. Ooh, Jeff Wentworth's car.
Major damage.
That's a lot of damage. Seems to have ingested a small cat.
That's gonna hurt his speed down the camel for sure.
Maybe he ingested a camel. Yeah, I wonder what happened there. Maybe it must have just been a mistake. I don't think I've seen any cars with other damage. Mark Sutherland in the pits for his quote final unquote time. Jeremy, how do you feel about Wendy's?
You know, they got a good Baconator.
They do. I think they have the only Baconator.
And I don't know if you've tried their Baconator fries, but those are pretty good too.
I have not. I've tried their pub fries, which are fine. I'd say they're good. Not worth the like $6, but they're pretty good.
And of course, their ice cream, great.
The Frosties.
That's right, Frosties. Those are great.
Well, that's perfect transition actually, because I was going to ask you: have you tried their strawberry Frosty?
I have not.
Well, it's a limited time thing allegedly, and it's been on for like a month and a half or something. But yes, in my opinion, they're the best Frosty. Now, I am a sucker for strawberry soft serve, so that might be a little biased, but very good. Unfortunately, they had to, for some reason, they elected to replace vanilla with strawberry for this limited time thing. Don't know why they didn't decide to replace chocolate, because that's definitely the worst flavor of the two. But
really, you don't like the chocolate, huh?
I don't not like it. I just think the vanilla is better. I like the chocolate. It's really great in their Frosty Chino or whatever, their cold brew coffee drink. Like, get rid of the coffee taste, add a ton of sugar. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you should try it. Strawberry Frosty, pretty good. Matt, do they have Wendy's in? Oh no, wait, it'd be. They have another name in Canada. Hey Google, what do they call Wendy's in Canada? Oh, they just call them Wendy's. Oh, Matt, have you ever gone to a Wendy's?
What's Wendy's?
Oh gosh.
Oh man. Sure, no. It's a fast food place.
Oh, I think I've heard of it.
It says they say there's 27 Wendy's locations in Toronto alone. You have to have seen one.
Bet he eats there every day for lunch.
I used to work at Tim Hortons, who was in, like, directly next to a Wendy's.
Did they not allow you to view Wendy's?
No, it was forbidden.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently, so you live in Halifax now, right?
Yup.
Well, there's 5 Wendy's locations in Halifax.
There's a Wendy's 2 minutes from me.
Oh, then you know about Wendy's.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Oh, well, we started this conversation with what's a Wendy's. Okay.
Yeah, I can't let people know I know what Wendy's are.
Oh,
Baconators
okay.
is just too greasy.
That's a lie, is what that is. They're just greasy enough.
Yeah, they're just greasy. I just don't understand.
It's like you open the wrapper and it's like, damn.
Well, right.
Did they get any more grease in here?
Well, that's how it's supposed to be.
That's the ideal amount of grease, man.
Right.
It helps it go down. Like, you know your engine, right? You gotta oil that up, or else it'll blow up.
You don't gotta oil the burger up.
Well, yeah, you do, cause like, how else are you gonna swallow it?
With spit? Or would I drink?
Yeah, but that's like it's a temporary lubricant. Matt,
So
have
is
you ever
oil.
tried? Matt, you ever tried? No. Well, it's more less temporary than water. Have you ever tried to lubricate something with water? The water just evaporates. See, we're all learning something today.
God,
The
you
water
guys are
you drink doesn't
scientists.
evaporate.
What?
You guys
Never
are like
mind.
geniuses or something.
No, okay. Well, I honestly didn't hear what you said, but all right. You don't have to experience the joy of a Wendy's. To be clear, I don't think Wendy's are the best fast food place, but I do think they're one of the best for the price.
We have something new to our area that I don't know if anyone else has them, called sliders.
Is that like an entree name
No,
or a
it's
name of
it's
a
actually
restaurant?
it's a restaurant. It's a fast food restaurant.
Huh, I've never heard of that.
Apparently, it's franchised.
Huh.
Pretty good. They got the little
Sliders
burgers
restaurant.
like White Castle. They got the little burgers just like White Castle.
I've never gone to a White Castle before.
Oh, okay.
Well, I had an opportunity. I've only ever been near one when I was in Indianapolis a couple months ago, and
Didn't go.
we didn't have enough time, and I wanted to visit it, but there were other food options that were better. I did visit a Waffle House once. That's the first time going there. Fantastic. I love Waffle House now.
Yeah, Waffle House is great.
Waffle House is fantastic.
We go every
Felt really
Saturday.
bad because it was absolutely overflowing with people, and they were clearly stressed out. But they're yeah, I got a what was it like? It wasn't a breakfast burrito. It was like a hash kind of
Bacon, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl.
Yeah, that one.
Yep. We go every
That's so
Saturday.
good. What's that?
I go every Saturday. Me,
Every
the wife,
Saturday.
and the kids.
I
Yep.
wish I had a Waffle House nearby, because I mean I wouldn't go all the time, but definitely one of my favorite like fast food breakfast places.
Yeah, it's great.
And I've only been there once. I grabbed it on the way into Indianapolis Speedway for the 500, and we got there several hours early, and like the traffic was already just backed up.
Yeah.
I wasn't driving, but having that Waffle House food while I was in the car, oh, nothing better.
Great, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was delicious, and it was really cheap. I was surprised. I didn't know. I like fast food even over here is just like generally getting more expensive, but it was like $5 for everything in a coffee. I was like, dang.
Yep. Golly, Neil Sutherland, he comes out with a 20-second lead.
Oh wow, and Josh McLaughlin has a nice chunky lead to well, that's not that big, but 1.5 seconds to Mark Sutherland. Not too shabby.
Matt Higgs having a terrible run today.
The 747
I
is
can-
better than the A380, and I will die on that hill.
I can hear you smiling, Jeremy, as you say that. Yeah, so aviation take of the day, 747 is superior to the A380. Why do you say that, Matt?
It's cooler.
I mean, yeah, it's got the hump.
Not only is that the hump, but it's been through more. It's more unique.
And the interior
Been
is
around
brown.
longer.
Wait, the 737?
747.
747. Okay.
And it's
Who
been
cares?
Is that the ones that kept falling out of the sky? 'Cause
No, that was
the
the
engineers,
737. That was the
engineers
MCAS
decided to put
system.
extra software and didn't want
That
to tell
was the
anybody about it.
DC-10.
No. It was the MCAS system that kept falling out of the sky.
And that was a training thing. I mean, it.
Yeah. You mean that no one knew MCATs existed except the guy who built the plane?
Well,
Yeah,
there
pretty
was like I mean, that was the controversy, was that they didn't like advertise it in like on the type courses enough.
Well, right.
But there was like manuals and like training and stuff for doing them for like, and it's because like it's a one button thing to disable
the Boeing
MCAS.
documentary said that the one guy who did, I guess, an interview for it said that the only mention of the MCAS system was an acronym. And
yeah,
I'm like,
that's all it is. So I wrote one of my master's program classes. I wrote a paper targeted at like that whole thing. So I read the FAA reports and everything, and like, yeah, like there was nothing. They had nothing on it.
Oh, all right. Maybe I was wrong.
I don't think these guys have ever read a manual, but there is most definitely something other in the manual that talks about the MCAS system, not just what MCAS stands for.
Well, now,
Well, Matt,
now there is, but
well, Matt, you may have. Oh, sorry, Jeremy. Go ahead. I interrupted.
now, yes, now it's in there. But prior to, it was what? What is that? During the investigation, what do you mean?
So
it
there's
has this.
So there was Matt, and you may have seen this video because you like Mentor now, but there was nothing mentioned specifically about MCAS. However, the actions that the planes were like experiencing is consistent with an already known phenomenon, or it's at least very similar to an already known phenomenon. It's called a runaway stabilizer incident, and the quick reference handbook for pilots goes through like a way to not subvert but tackle, I guess, the issue. And it's a one button thing, but I understand in stressful situations. But you should watch it. There's a great video done by a 737 pilot. The guy's name is Petter, but he goes by Mentor, like mentor, but instead of TOR, it's TOUR, tour. But yeah,
So
it's a good video.
The Queen's English.
I mean, he's Swedish, so I guess maybe the Swedish Queen spelled it that way?
I don't know, is there a Swedish Queen? Do Sweden even have queens? Is Sweden even real?
That's a whole other topic in itself.
Yeah, I've often wondered if Sweden's real myself.
I mean, they made the 93X Arrow and the Gripen, but that's about it.
They're never in the
Don't
news.
forget the Viggen.
They're never part of war. Like
Everyone tries to forget the Viggen.
What's the other
Wait,
one?
no, it's the Draken that's the really ugly one, right?
Draken's a like weird
The
double
one with
delta.
the one with giant shoulder pads.
Yeah, it's a rugby plane.
The rugby plane, yeah. Okay, so yeah, the Viggen and the Gripen. Speaking of rugby plane, look at the shoulders on that Ferrari out there, driven
It's
by
lacking
Simeon
them.
Naku. Is what?
It's lacking the hips of the 488 Evo.
Yeah. Look at the schnoz on that Beamer. That is a schnoz right there.
a schnoz, he calls it.
Yeah.
One might mistake it for a Brit.
It's got all British schnoz. Maybe that's their next step. They're trying to make a British person's face, so now they'll have
Hey,
the
look!
teeth.
It's Fanatic Wheel.
Yeah.
We're looking right at you, James.
And John.
Is this the
And
car that you
John.
hate? Is this the car that you hate, James? Bless you.
Kind of explosive.
Or is this that really loud, like stifled laugh? Like a
Final lap.
final laugh. Okay, good. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
I'm glad you finally joined us for this
Right,
commentary.
neither is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
I guess he sneezed hard enough that he like snapped his brain back into focus. I got that blood clot cleared. Yeah, still not really any battles going on. Josh McLaughlin's cleared up 4.5 seconds to Mark Sutherland behind. Still well out of reach at Neil. Yeah, not too much to say about it.
Everybody's just riding around on the last lap here.
I offer bonus points to any driver that stops and does the last sector intervals. How many
Like
bonus
Matt
points?
might take you up on that offer.
I might.
How many bonus points? Enough.
Not enough. I am the one who knocks.
So will ACC penalize you and like disqualify you? It'll obviously for driving backwards, but like or the wrong way around the track. But will it penalize you for driving in reverse, the right way around?
No, but they will take you out from your family and execute you.
Oh, well, that's just because they're German or no Italian. Sorry,
That's so.
that's just because they're Italian.
No, one would argue it's just right.
Well, it depends.
So in this hypothetical mama bear, papa bear, baby bear situation,
That's what
where
I was gonna say, Goldilocks.
yeah, in the potential middle zone, your middle
I
zone
remember
is
that porno.
shot at dawn. And
It
so
had
what's
three bears.
yeah? So what's
Three
the
big
two?
black bears.
What's the too big? What's the too big answer there? Is it like
Oh baby.
global nuclear thermonuclear war?
Yeah, do we have a measurement?
I'm scared.
They
By
don't
the
go
way
that
that
big.
I'm scared by the way that Matt said "oh baby" to global
Yeah.
thermonuclear war.
Something about global extermination really gets me off.
That's
Wow.
that's something I now know.
That's some unnecessary information that I didn't really need.
And you're wondering why people keep ghosting you. No, I'm just kidding. Daniel Sutherland,
People
first
keep
place.
ghosting me?
Well, I keep trying, but there's something about
Oh
your
wow!
smile
Did,
that just.
did Josh get ahead of Mark?
Yeah, he's been there for a while.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Mark Sutherland in third. Cliff Hemian shoring up second to last. Not entirely sure what place that is. Oh, I should take a screenshot before everyone leaves abruptly. Assuming no one changes place, which is a dangerous assumption, but we just can't have nice things here, so that's the way it's got to be. Oscar Tan shoring up second place in the challenge category, of which there are only 3 cars now. Matt Higgs not finishing the race in reverse.
Which is disappointing.
Very well, he won't be getting any extra points, that's for sure.
Now what's he doing?
Tiring.
Well, Oscar Tan's doing
Look at
some
that.
nice, baking some nice donuts.
Floating.
Oh yeah, he discovered
It's a party trick.
anti-gravity technology. Bonk.
Oh, they touch tips.
Yikes.
There was some disagreement out on the track between these two.
Josiah Jerome is in the pits but hasn't. Oh no! Oh wow! Seth Chaney comes out of nowhere for a kill. So Josiah Jerome has not finished the race, but he's in the pits. I wonder if he forgot to finish. Matt, does it ever happen to you?
Josiah ran out of fuel.
Okay. Well, there we go. That's the official answer to what's the positioning. We got Neil Sutherland first, Joshua McLaughlin second, Mark Sutherland third, Matt Higgs fourth, Dalton Cheney fifth, Seth Cheney sixth, Jeff Wentworth seventh, Josiah Jerome eighth, Cliff Hemian ninth, and Fred Ross 10th. And then for the challenge class, we got Max Simmons in first, Oscar Tan second, and Simeon Niku in third. So good race, gentlemen. They're a good race. As always, cannot give you the championship result because I don't have them. Because it's a mess. Ooh, they touched butts. That was nice. Oscar Tan and...
Wait, hang on. I may have the championship results here.
Might you?
I might.
Oh, are they on the Discord? Which you should visit.
They are.
There's an
GTC
invited
bronze.
ESR dash. Sorry, go ahead.
GTC bronze. Connor took it. Silver. I'm sorry. Bronze. Constantini took it. Silver. Connor took it. Pro. Max the Sandman Simmons took it. In the GT3 bronze category. Suck my Oscar Mayer.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ask.
GT3 silver.
Yo,
Josh.
you didn't have to ask twice.
McLaughlin took it. GT3 Pro. Neil takes it.
Wow, the series admin takes the championship.
I know, that's not a little questionable, right?
It's never happened before.
Yeah. Somebody should look into that guy.
All
You may
right.
know where he lives.
No.
I mean, no, I don't have his physical address.
That's a problem.
All right. Well, it is good to call that our results. I didn't even know William Murrow was here. But
Yeah, start the race.
oh. Okay. Well, anyhow, there we go. That's our race. Join us next. We're gonna have the next episode, which is the first of the third season. We talked about that a little bit.
What?
That's
How
gonna be
the
up.
what? The what season?
Yep, that one. Soonly. It's gonna be up. Until then, visit esr-race.org where we have tons of racing content like this. And if not, you can just talk around and visit our Discord and all that good stuff. And we're having a bunch of stuff starting up soon. We just finished another multi-class series in Race Room, which will be starting up probably again soon.
Ah,
And
nobody
all
cares
that.
about
We'll have that all ready to go. So check back in, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Matt and Jeremy, anything you guys like to add?
that.
All right, no, I'm just kidding. Anything?
Vibes.
Vibes.
Bye.
Dreamcast.
Bye. All right. It's been good having you guys. Join us next time. We'll see you around. Bye. Matt, say bye.
Bye.